Breaking news. Here are the top headlines for today. Karnataka high ASDDO numbers in special intensive revision. Registration of births and deaths bill passed by Rajya Sabha. Supreme Court suggests 20-point resolution plan for river contamination in Rajasthan. WHO Cancer Agency classifies 3 common medicines as carcinogenic. Andhra Pradesh economic growth rate reaches 11.3%. Hello, good evening and welcome to the Competitive Edges Daily Current Affairs series. Today is 4th August 2026 evening. We are here to help aspirants of civil services, APPSC Group 1 and 2, UPSC, SSC, RRB, Bank PO exams, Police SI and Constables, Junior and Degree College lecturers. Let's dive straight into the news. Moving on to news related to national. Karnataka high ASDDO numbers in special intensive revision. Labor migration, limited awareness of the special intensive revision, and weak political mobilization caused Karnataka to record high draft stage ASDDO figures. State involved, Karnataka. Key process, special intensive revision. Primary cause, labor migration, and low public awareness. Registration of births and deaths bill passed by Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha passed the Registration of Births and Deaths Bill to ensure mandatory recording of births and deaths to prevent ghost voters. Bill name, Registration of Births and Deaths Bill. House of Passage, Rajya Sabha. Statement by Union Minister of State Nityanand Rai emphasized eliminating ghost voters. Supreme Court suggests 20-point resolution plan for river contamination in Rajasthan. The Supreme Court of India suggested Rajasthan adopt a 20-point resolution plan to tackle industrial river contamination in Pali. Location of industrial area, Pali, Rajasthan. Judicial body, Supreme Court of India. Recommendation, consider relocating industries away from the river bank in the long run. Bombay High Court seeks response on stipend for junior advocates. The Bombay High Court sought responses from the state government and the Bar Council regarding financial stipends for junior advocates. Judiciary, Bombay High Court. Issue, stipend for junior advocates in the legal profession. Study advocates hexavalent vaccine for India's immunization program. A study by the Union Health Ministry recommended introducing the hexavalent vaccine under the Universal Immunization Program to reduce injection frequencies. Initiative, Universal Immunization Program. Vaccine proposed, hexavalent vaccine. Primary benefit, reduces number of injections and eases pressure on healthcare workers. Kerala launches Pridarshini Free Bus Travel Scheme. Kerala inaugurated the Pridarshini Free Bus Travel Scheme aimed at women and transgender persons. State, Kerala. Scheme name, Pridarshini Free Bus Travel Scheme. Beneficiaries, women and transgender persons. Inaugurated by Shri V. D. Sathisan. Supreme Court extends 10 km buffer zone mining restriction to all wetland reserves. The Supreme Court ruled that the 10-km radius mining restriction and buffer zone framework applies to all wetland reserves across India. Buffer zone distance, 10 km. Applicability, all wetland reserves nationwide. Context, Supreme Court hearing involving Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Telangana directs government offices to switch to T-fiber. Telangana Information Technology Minister directed officials to discontinue private internet service payments for government offices and adopt T-fiber. State, Telangana. Flagship initiative, Internet to every home. Network infrastructure, T-fiber. Deadline date mentioned, 1st September. Expansion of MBBS seats in India. India's undergraduate medical education capacity has expanded significantly over the past decade. Background, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has implemented policies to increase medical colleges and seats across states to address the shortage of doctors. Total MBBS seats reached 136,939 for the 2026-27 academic year. Seats stood at 51,348 in the 2014-15 academic year. Private medical colleges hold a 54% share of the total MBBS seats. Kerala monsoon landslides and rainfall patterns. Kerala faces deadly landslides caused by intensifying monsoon rains exacerbated by global warming. Background: the Western Ghats ecology is fragile, making steep slopes vulnerable during extreme precipitation events. Kerala receives approximately 3,000 millimeters of annual rainfall. Rainfall frequently occurs in uneven, high-intensity spells. Global warming and climate change drive these extreme weather events. Pilot Disaster Resilience System in Kerala. The Kerala government is setting up a pilot disaster resilience system in Pathanamthitta district following flood and landslide concerns. Pathanamthitta district is selected for the pilot disaster resilience system. The system comprises a denser network of rain gauges. It features an advanced early warning mechanism. Indian Statistical Institute Bill controversy. The new Indian Statistical Institute Bill has drawn criticism regarding administrative rigidity and regulatory approvals. Background: the Indian Statistical Institute is an institution of national importance established under an Act of Parliament. The government contends that current regulations are prescriptive. Even small administrative reforms currently require approval from the general body. Parliament Monsoon Session Legislation. The Lok Sabha passed the Appropriation No. 3, Bill, 2026, and the Rajya Sabha passed the Births and Deaths Registration Bill during the monsoon session. Lok Sabha passed the Appropriation No. 3, Bill, 2026 on day 12 of the session. Rajya Sabha passed the Births and Deaths Registration Bill. India Meteorological Department Red Alert for Kerala. The India Meteorological Department issued a red alert for 8 districts in Kerala due to incessant heavy rains. 8 districts placed under red alert on 4th August. Districts include Pathanamthitta, Idukki, Kottayam, Ernakulam, Kozhikode, Wayanad, Kannur, and Kasaragod. Static GK. The India Meteorological Department is the National Meteorological Service of India, headquartered in New Delhi under the Ministry of Earth Sciences. Increase in Supreme Court judge strength. Parliament increased the number of Supreme Court judges to address mounting pendency of cases. Background: the original Constitution of India provided for a Supreme Court with a Chief Justice and 7 other judges. Parliament has progressively increased this strength through legislation. This marks the first increase in court strength since 2019. In 2019, Parliament raised the sanctioned strength from 31 to 34 judges. Constitutional references. Article 124 of the Constitution of India deals with the establishment and constitution of the Supreme Court. Karnataka focus on artificial intelligence and quantum technologies. Karnataka is betting on advanced technologies to drive its next phase of economic and industrial growth. Focus areas include artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and quantum technologies. Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar urged researchers and industry leaders to translate scientific discoveries into commercial products. IBM Cost of a Data Breach Report 2026. International Business Machines Corporation released its report highlighting a record rise in data breach costs for India in 2026. Average data breach cost in India hit a record 25.5 crore Indian rupees in 2026. Organizations lost an average of 39,500 records per breach. Previous year's average loss stood at 38,200 records per breach. India projected to become $5 trillion economy by fiscal year 2029. Union Finance Minister SMT, Nirmala Sitharaman announced that International Monetary Fund projections place India on track to hit the $5 trillion milestone by fiscal year 2029. Target milestone, $5 trillion economy. Target year, fiscal year 2029. Growth drivers, economic reforms, infrastructure push, and manufacturing-led growth. Static GK, International Monetary Fund Headquarters, Washington, D.C., United States. Heat stroke deaths and cases across India. Government data revealed extreme heat wave impacts, with Maharashtra recording the highest deaths and Telangana logging the maximum number of cases. Total recorded heat stroke deaths stood at 20, with Maharashtra topping the list. Telangana recorded the highest number of heat stroke cases at 915. West Bengal logged 733 heat stroke cases, followed by Chhattisgarh at 660. Andhra Pradesh recorded 540 heat stroke cases, and Jharkhand registered 409 cases. Kerala heavy rains and India Meteorological Department red alert. The India Meteorological Department issued a red alert across 8 districts of Kerala due to continuous heavy downpours. Red alert was issued for Pathanamthitta, Kottayam and Idukki districts. Ernakulam, Kozhikode, Wayanad, Kannur and Kasaragod districts were also placed under red alert. The weather warning was issued by the India Meteorological Department. Static GK, the India Meteorological Department functions under the Ministry of Earth Sciences, Government of India, headquartered in New Delhi. Telangana Fiber Grid Internet for Government Offices. Telangana Information Technology Minister Shri Duddilla Sridhar Babu announced that all government offices in the state will operate exclusively on T-Fiber Internet from 1st September. Implementation deadline set for 1st September. Internet services to be provided exclusively through T-Fiber. Mandatory rollout across all state government offices. Static GK, T-Fiber is the state-led initiative in Telangana designed to provide high-speed broadband connectivity to households and government institutions. Safe Harbour Protection and Digital Platforms Regulation. Parliamentary panel discussions led by senior officials emphasized that safe harbour protection should be revoked if digital platforms violate Indian laws. Representatives from Meta, Google, X, YouTube, and Snapchat appeared before the panel. Discussions focused on the regulation of social and digital platforms. The Parliamentary Standing Committee reviewed intermediary liability guidelines. Constitutional references involves regulatory oversight under statutory frameworks related to information technology and freedom of speech. Supreme Court ruling on check bounce cases involving directors. The Supreme Court of India ruled that a check bounce complaint is not maintainable against a company director if the primary company is not made an accused. The ruling clarifies procedural requirements under Negotiable Instruments Act cases. Company omission as an accused invalidates prosecution against individual directors under Section 138 provisions. Pronounced by the Apex Court of India. Constitutional references relates to statutory interpretations under the Negotiable Instruments Act, 1881. Health infrastructure upgrades inaugurated via video conference. Chief Minister virtually inaugurated upgraded health infrastructure projects worth 113 crore rupees across multiple government medical facilities. Total project value is 113 crore rupees. Inauguration held virtually from the Secretariat. Upgraded facilities include government hospitals in Aranthangi, Palipattu, Podaturpet, Atur, Marakkanam and Valvanur. Assam flood relief and comprehensive rehabilitation. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma inspected flood-hit regions and announced the release of interim relief funds to affected households. Government released the first tranche of interim relief. Amount per affected household fixed at 75,000 rupees. Targeted at comprehensive rehabilitation of flood-ravaged zones. Pleas against CBSE 3-language policy. Petitioners urged the Supreme Court of India for an urgent hearing against the CBSE 3-language policy, citing severe shortages of teachers and textbooks as the academic session is already underway. Challenged policy, Central Board of Secondary Education 3-language policy. Primary grounds: shortage of qualified teachers and non-availability of textbooks. Current status: academic session already underway, prompting requests for urgent judicial intervention. Constitutional references: Article 32 of the Constitution of India, writ jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Registration of Births and Deaths, Amendment, Bill, 2026 passed. The Rajya Sabha passed the Registration of Births and Deaths, Amendment, Bill, 2026 amid opposition protests. Bill passed Registration of Births and Deaths, Amendment, Bill, 2026. House of Passage, Rajya Sabha, Upper House of Parliament. Context: passed amidst continued opposition sloganeering over alleged Ram Temple donation theft. Constitutional references: Entry 30 of the concurrent list, 7th schedule, relating to vital statistics including registration of births and deaths. Passing away of veteran leader D.Y. Patil. Veteran Congress leader and former Governor D.Y. Patil passed away at the age of 92. Background: Dr. D.Y. Patil was a prominent educationist and political figure who served in various constitutional gubernatorial positions across India. Name: Dr. D.Y. Patil. Age at demise: 92 years. Awards: Padma Shri recipient. Offices held: former Governor of Tripura, Bihar, and held additional charge of West Bengal. Extension and imposition of anti-dumping duty on products. India extended anti-dumping duties on 4 products and imposed a new duty on low-ash metallurgical coke imports from 6 nations for 5 years. Product newly penalized: low-ash metallurgical coke. Target countries for new duty: Australia, China, Colombia, Indonesia, Japan, and Russia. Duration of duty: 5 years. Total products impacted: 4 extended, 1 newly restricted. Static GK: anti-dumping duties are recommended by the Directorate General of Trade Remedies under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. AIADMK MLAs face Speaker under anti-defection law. 4 former All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam members of the Legislative Assembly were summoned to appear before the Assembly Speaker under the anti-defection law. Background: the disqualification petition was moved by the faction led by Shri Edappadi K. Palaniswamy. Political party: All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. Affected individuals: 4 former members of the Legislative Assembly. Petitioner: faction led by Shri Edappadi K. Palaniswamy. Law invoked: anti-defection law. Constitutional references: 10th schedule of the Constitution of India, anti-defection provisions. Delhi transport bodies protest against E20 petrol. Transport associations staged a protest at Rajghat in Delhi demanding the withdrawal of ethanol-blended petrol following police denial for a parliament march. Background: the E20 fuel policy mandates a blend of 20% ethanol with petrol to reduce crude oil import dependence and curb carbon emissions. Protest location: Rajghat, New Delhi. Protesting bodies: transport associations. Core demand: withdrawal of E20, 20% ethanol blended petrol. Trigger: denial of permission for a scheduled parliament march. Static GK: ethanol blending program in India aims to reduce fossil fuel dependency and promote green energy initiatives. Apple India sales milestone. Apple Incorporated surpassed $10 billion United States dollars in sales in India for the 12-month period ending in March, driven by an aggressive retail and manufacturing push. Annual revenue crossed $10 billion United States dollars in the 12 months through March. Previous year revenue stood at approximately $9 billion United States dollars. Growth rate achieved was at a double-digit percentage. Expansion is attributed to widening retail presence and local manufacturing. Vedanthangal Lake predatory fish removal. The Forest Department initiated the removal of invasive predatory fish from Vedanthangal Lake to secure food sources for arriving migratory birds. Background: Vedanthangal Lake is part of the Vedanthangal Bird Sanctuary, one of the oldest bird sanctuaries in the country, known for hosting thousands of migratory birds. Invasive species removed include African catfish and tank cleaner fish. Action executed by the Forest Department. Objective is to protect natural food sources for migratory birds. Static GK, Vedanthangal Bird Sanctuary is located in the Chengalpattu district of Tamil Nadu. Protests against E20 fuel policy. Aam Aadmi Party leaders staged protests after police intercepted their march to the Prime Minister's residence to submit petitions against E20 petrol. Protest focus opposition to E20 petrol implementation. Petitions submitted over 2.3 lakh signatures. Organizers, Aam Aadmi Party leaders. Telangana Paddy Procurement Review. The government of Telangana initiated a strict review of paddy procurement and custom milling systems to curb stock misappropriation. State, Telangana. Key Official Minister Uttam Kumar Reddy. Focus areas, paddy procurement, custom milling systems, and anti-misappropriation enforcement. Tata Battery Unit shifts to indigenous technology. Tata Group's battery manufacturing unit is developing its own technology for lithium cells following hurdles in existing licensing agreements. Entity, Tata Group Battery Unit. Objective, indigenous manufacturing of lithium cells. Reason, difficulties and faltering in existing foreign technology licensing deals. Tamil Nadu lorry owners strike warning over VLTD mandate. Lorry owners in Tamil Nadu threatened statewide strikes protesting the central government's mandate for vehicle tracking systems. Mandated equipment, vehicle location tracking devices equipped with global positioning system and warning bells. Target vehicles, nationally permitted trucks. Association stance, Lorry Owners Union termed the mandate unnecessary. Shivkashi firecracker industry economy. Former Minister Thangamthe Narasu highlighted that government actions are targeting licensed firecracker units in Shivkashi, which serves as the economic backbone of Virudhunagar district. Located in Virudhunagar district, Tamil Nadu. Generates an annual turnover of around 6,000 crore rupees. Provides direct and indirect employment to more than 7 lakh people. Predator fish removal from Vedanthangal Lake. Authorities initiated the removal of dangerous predator fish species from Vedanthangal Lake in Chennai as they consume fingerlings and the water body was not desilted for a decade. Lake located in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. The water body was not desilted for the last 10 years. Predator species specifically target and clean up fingerlings. Static GK, Vedanthangal Bird Sanctuary is one of the oldest bird sanctuaries in India, located in Tamil Nadu. Indian rupee dynamics against United States dollar. The domestic currency gained 3 paise to reach 95.34 against the United States dollar in early trade, aided by a softer dollar and improving global risk sentiment. Rupee gained 3 paise in early trade. Exchange rate recorded at 95.34 against the United States dollar. Supported by softer United States dollar and global risk sentiment despite importer demand. FSSAI bars Dabur products over misleading claims. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India barred Dabur products due to misleading 100% claims violating advertising regulations. Regulatory body involved, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. Violation cited under the Food Safety and Standards, Advertising and Claims, Regulations, 2018. Reason, use of unauthorized 100% claims. Static GK, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India functions under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, headquartered in New Delhi. Odisha Flood Relief Package. The government of Odisha announced a financial relief package to support victims affected by recent floods. Total relief package announced, 110 crore rupees. Coverage includes compensation for damaged houses, crop losses, and livestock deaths. Moving on to news related to international. WHO Cancer Agency classifies 3 common medicines as carcinogenic. The International Agency for Research on Cancer classified hydrochlorothiazide, voriconazole, and tacrolimus in Group 1. Background: the International Agency for Research on Cancer is the specialized cancer agency of the World Health Organization. Medicines classified: hydrochlorothiazide, voriconazole, and tacrolimus. Classification Group 1 of the IRC monographs. Medical uses: high blood pressure, fungal infections, and organ transplant rejection. Static GK, Headquarters of World Health Organization, Geneva, Switzerland. Lufthansa outlook cut due to West Asia conflict. Deutsche Lufthansa AG shares dropped significantly after the airline cut its financial outlook due to soaring jet fuel prices caused by the ongoing war in West Asia. The conflict in West Asia disrupted the supply of petrochemical products. Supply disruptions are specifically occurring down the Strait of Hormuz. Rising jet fuel prices directly impacted airline operating costs and profitability. Rachna Shah calls for stronger BRICS action on fugitives and illicit assets. SMT Rachna Shah emphasized the need for robust BRICS cooperation to track down economic fugitives and recover illicit assets. Official SMT Rachna Shah. Platform BRICS Forum. Core issue: combating corruption, recovering illicit assets, and tracking economic fugitives. Stated impact: corruption remains a major obstacle to sustainable and inclusive development. Static GK, BRICS comprises Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and the United Arab Emirates. Amazon enters $3 trillion club. Amazon crossed the $3 trillion market valuation milestone driven by rapid growth in artificial intelligence and cloud computing infrastructure. Background: Amazon Web Services has expanded commercial partnerships, including cloud infrastructure and chip supply agreements with major artificial intelligence entities. Company Amazon. Valuation milestone: $3 trillion. Growth drivers: artificial intelligence and Amazon Web Services cloud expansion. Key partnerships: OpenAI, Anthropic, and Meta. Ukrainian diplomatic reshuffle. President Volodymyr Zelensky dismissed Olha Stefanishyna from her diplomatic position amidst a broader government and administrative overhaul. Official dismissed Olha Stefanishyna. Position held ambassador to the United States of America. Action taken by President Volodymyr Zelensky. Palestinian authorities court judgment liability. A United States court mandated the Palestine Liberation Organization and the Palestinian Authority to pay $656 million to American victims of attacks. Penalty amount: $656 million. Entities held liable: Palestine Liberation Organization and the Palestinian Authority. Respondents claimed payment could destabilize governance in the West Bank and requested a stay of execution during appeal. Bangladesh seeks clarification on Sheikh Hasina's speech. Dhaka formally sought clarification from India regarding a planned public speech by former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Background: Sheikh Hasina fled Bangladesh in August 2024 and has since resided in India, with Dhaka continuously seeking her extradition. Individual involved: SMT Sheikh Hasina. Departure date from Bangladesh: August 2024. Current status: residing in India while facing extradition requests from Bangladesh. Discarded SpaceX rocket impact course with the moon. An abandoned SpaceX rocket upper stage is on a high-speed collision course to impact the moon, drawing scientific attention globally. Object: SpaceX rocket upper stage. Target: the moon. Expected event: unintentional impact creating a crater and a dust plume. United States challenge tariffs. 25 United States challenged new tariffs imposed by the federal administration on 60 countries, including India, citing policy overreach. Number of United States challenging the move: 25. Number of targeted countries, 60, including India. Tariff range imposed last month, 10% to 12.5%. Justification given by Federal Administration, failure on the issue of forced labor. United States-Iran diplomatic standoff. Former United States President Donald Trump stated that Iran is facing its last chance before decapitation, while noting continued talks at the request of Gulf allies. Diplomatic talks continued at the explicit request of Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Qatar. Involves high-stakes geopolitical negotiations regarding Iran's nuclear and regional policies. Moving on to news related to state, Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh economic growth rate reaches 11.3%. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu stated that the state's growth rate reached 11.3%, outpacing Telangana. Andhra Pradesh growth rate, 11.3%. Previous growth rate period, 2019 to 2024, 10.3%. Preceding 5-year growth rate, 13.5%. Allocation for Amravati capital, 10,000 crore rupees. Allocation for Polavaram project, 8,300 crore rupees. Decline in dairy industry during Jagan Mohan Reddy regime. Statistics presented during the question hour in the Lok Sabha revealed a drop in milk production and average per capita milk availability in Andhra Pradesh during the previous administration. Data was disclosed by the Central Fisheries and Animal Husbandry Ministry. The statistics highlighted a clear reduction in milk production. Average availability of milk per person saw a notable decrease during the tenure. Andhra Pradesh Economic Strategy for Revenue Mobilization. Chief Minister Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu outlined the state's economic roadmap focusing on revenue mobilization, debt reduction, and technological integration. Strategies include increasing the state's own revenue. Capital expenditure CAPEX to be enhanced through public-private partnership and viability gap funding. Primary objective is reducing debt burden to create fiscal space for developmental activities. RGIA enhances Taipei, Hyderabad, Dubai cargo corridor. Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Shamshabad launched a new cargo service, strengthening trade connectivity between East Asia, India, and the Middle East. Background: Rajiv Gandhi International Airport acts as a primary air cargo gateway for South and Central India, boosting regional logistics and international trade. Airport involved: Rajiv Gandhi International Airport. Location: Shamshabad, near Hyderabad, Telangana. Connected hubs: Taipei, Hyderabad, and Dubai. Strategic impact: connects East Asia, India, and the Middle East. Overseas job fraud complaints ranking. Data revealed that Andhra Pradesh topped the list of complaints regarding overseas job fraud, while Telangana recorded the 4th highest number of cases. Top state, rank 1 Andhra Pradesh. 2nd rank, Kerala. 3rd rank, Tamil Nadu. 4th rank, Telangana, with 339 complaints. Demand for greater share for Andhra Pradesh under Samudra Manthan initiative. Shri Satish Babu sought a greater share for the state of Andhra Pradesh under the Samudra Manthan initiative, emphasizing the strategic importance of the Krishna Godavari Basin. Krishna Godavari Basin is one of India's most promising offshore energy regions. The basin is situated off the coast of Andhra Pradesh. Initiative focuses on augmenting offshore energy exploration and revenue shares. High Power Committee on Tribal Issues in Andhra Pradesh. The district collector sought nominees for a High Power Committee to address tribal grievances, following discussions led by state ministers. Meeting convened in alignment with decisions chaired by Home Minister SMT Bangalapudi Anitha and Tribal Welfare Minister SMT Gummadi Sandhyarani. Involves direct representation from various tribal organizations. Drinking water security measures in Andhra Pradesh. Chief Minister Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu instructed officials to continuously monitor rainfall and reservoir levels to prevent drinking water scarcity across Andhra Pradesh. Mandates continuous monitoring of rainfall conditions across districts. Directs strict observation of reservoir water levels for uninterrupted supply. Aimed at proactive disaster and drought management. This is all for now. Let us meet again in the next session of Current Affairs. Until then, test your knowledge by attempting quizzes. If our resources are useful to you and think may benefit your friends, well-wishers and neighborhood, share the links to them. And finally, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss latest updates. Also coming soon on our channel, General Studies series, Arithmetic and Mental Ability series, and Verbal and Non-Verbal Reasoning. Stay tuned.